My cousin who's 17, she hung herself kind of in a similar fashion, and as soon as I started getting closer to the scene, I just couldn't really control my emotions. I thought it was gonna be okay. Hello, how are you doing? While I'm assessing her, she's not presenting normally. She's got a little bit of droopiness to her eyes. She's presenting a little bit lethargic. What kind of do you use?
Just and that's all.
Okay, nothing to do.
Every now and then.
Okay. Any drinking at all today? Some, right? Okay, can you look at my nose here? I'm just gonna check your pupils, all right? Unconscious female, that area of town, time of night. It is good that someone stopped, called 911, and she was able to get help.
Was it you folks that phoned?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you for pulling over and being concerned for her. She's obviously not in a good spot right now.
Heart rate 100, stats 99.
Okay. Temperature's 36.0.
36, all right.
So there's a young male at the scene. He doesn't seem to know much about her, and he says they're friends. I don't know how well she knew him and what his motives were, really.
And you noticed she was staggering and stuff like that?
She's in a bad mood, like she was upset.
So we need to remove her from a potentially dangerous situation where she's not going to be able to make appropriate decisions for herself. Are you in any pain?
4.9, good shot.
You don't hurt.
Did she tell you why she was upset or anything like that?
We had a brief discussion that she was having a fight with her boyfriend.
Whereabouts do you live?
I don't have a home.
You don't have a home?
So do you know if she has any medical history or anything like that? Any allergies?
I have no idea.
When's the last time you took my dear?
Unfortunately, not everybody can grow up in a loving, caring home. This girl is 19, she's homeless, she's using she does need our help. Do you feel like you'd want to go to the hospital today?
Imagine you're this girl. You have no home, no family, no food. Where do you turn to?
Do you want us to take you with us until you're sober?
There are groups in the city that help support people on the street. These two ladies that called it in are part of one of those groups.
So we work primarily on the street with individuals who are transition of homelessness, struggling with addictions, mental health, and women who are involved in sex work. We do nutrition every night on the street. We also hand out hygiene items.
Here, come here. You gotta stand up.
We found out after our assessment that she was intoxicated. It turns out that she actually had a breach of conditions for drinking, so she ended up going with the city police to cells. It's sad to see something like that, especially somebody who doesn't have a home. She's super young.
How old is she?
I think she's only 19, so...
Oh my God.
I know. Hope she can turn herself around.
When we get this call of a young boy with high fever, headache, jaw pain, we're worrying about serious infection.
How are you? Could I be better, hey? What's going on today?
He stepped on a nail a couple days ago, or like this piece of metal in his foot, and then just...
You go get that checked out?
Yeah, he did, and they gave him some medicine for it, but just today, he just like, all of a sudden he had this headache, and now he's having muscle spasm.
Mom says you stepped on a piece of metal or a nail?
Yeah, in the bathroom, a piece of metal on the floor is up.
Okay, how's your face feel? Okay. Everywhere?
Just my face.
Okay.
I have a bad headache.
Can you open your mouth for me? Is your jaw hurt at all?
Really?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at your foot here too, okay? That cut near the heel is from that metal?
Yeah.
It looks infected. I think this is a bit of an infection that's going on. It's kind of gone like through his blood.
Okay, look at me. Go like that. Fluff your cheeks out. Don't let me push them in. Perfect. Okay, so you said you've been puking a bit?
I was puking like 3 recently.
He is definitely sick, and any infection left untreated has the potential of worsening or becoming fatal.
Can you feel me touching your hands? Yeah. Does it feel the same on both sides?
No.
He needs to go to the hospital. He's not acting appropriately. He looks unwell from just anybody's standpoint.
Grab my hand.
I also vomited earlier. Yeah, you're really warm.
We're concerned this patient is becoming septic, which is when the infection spreads throughout the body.
Let's stand up for just a quick minute, bud.
So we're gonna put this tarp underneath your bottom, okay? We're gonna carry you out of the house, okay?
You can sit back down.
How does it feel to stand? There you go. How have you been eating? Okay, no appetite?
We're going to take him to the hospital. They'll do tests, blood work, and if needed, he'll be treated with antibiotics.
An incident like this can be scary for a young patient and his family, especially if the infection starts to spread throughout the body. But being normally healthy, quite confident he'll have a full recovery.
It says on here, serious bleeding from head.
So possibly a head injury. Whether he was conscious or not, we're not sure. We gotta wonder if alcohol is a factor.
Oh yeah, and you got a couple bars there as well.
Yeah, a couple pubs in this area.
In a call like this, our on-scene time is what makes the big difference, you know, getting on scene and off scene. So as we pull up, we see the city police, city fire already on scene.
Yeah, they got her. She's supine on the grass.
I'll just grab the stretcher. You want to do assessment?
Yeah.
He was over at the pub over there, and they just passed out, and Luke had to kick him out. He made his way over here, crossing the road, and this car that was just coming in this turn lane.
Is this the vehicle that hit him there?
Do we know how fast that car was going when they
Not at all. We had to talk to them.
Sure, I'll just take a quick listen to his songs here. Take a nice deep breath for me, bud.
Upon making patient contact, we do what's called a rapid trauma assessment
Good, hand out.
for any significant or life-threatening injuries, and our goal is to have this done in under 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, you went up. You didn't go on the window, but it looks like you came off.
When we get called for a person who's been hit by a car, we worry about a whole multitude of situations. How did they land on the car? Did they go up and over? Did they go down and under? Were they dragged? Did they go through the windshield? It's a huge puzzle that we have to piece together. So you witnessed this?
Yeah, I saw him, this guy, beeline out of the intersection at a green light.
So he was jaywalking then?
Yeah, we were easily going 60.
And he got hit. Travel like 10 to 15 feet in the air before landing.
Do you have any pain down your neck or your back?
We want to try to minimize the movement of that particular bone if it does happen to be fractured, just to prevent further injury.
Do you remember getting hit by a car? No? Did you black out? Okay, you know what? We'll sit him up right now.
We're gonna set you up here, bud.
No, you're coming to the hospital with us, bud.
You just gotta protect your neck, okay? Okay.
Shuffle this way.
You're gonna turn around, you're gonna feel the bed behind your legs, okay? Yeah,
This patient was very lucky to escape this incident with just the injuries that he had. The high rate of speed the car was traveling could have caused much more damage.
19 years old, loss of consciousness.
With the patient being intoxicated, not aware of what was going to happen, most likely reduced the amount of injuries he sustained. We're going to take him to the hospital now. He's really lucky that it wasn't worse.
Bear spray calls are the worst for the patient.
Yeah.
Excruciatingly painful.
Bear mace will drop grown men. It will make grown men cry.
What is hurting you right now? Your eyes, I take it? Okay, did you get beat up or assaulted?
Yeah, they kicked me.
They kicked you? Whereabouts did they kick you?
My head, my ribs.
Okay.
And did you witness it? Or?
Yeah, I witnessed the very end of it. Like, I was just turning around, he was on the ground, and they were kicking him and stuff like that.
I have some wipes here. They're called Sudocon. They're designed for pepper spray.
Now, while I was turning around the parking lot across the street, and I happened to see two gentlemen and a female kind of attacking this guy who was already on the ground. So I honked my horn and kind of yelled. Okay, as they scattered off down the streets.
His lungs were nice and clear. I'm gonna put that on your face. I'll let you rub that one if you want.
My first concern then was making sure to get on 911, getting paramedics here. And so we're just trying to keep him calm, let him know the paramedics were coming.
Where were you coming from? Work. You just finished work?
Yeah, I'm a cook.
So I give this patient a Sudocon wipe to try and temporarily relieve some of the pain and remove the bear mace from his eyes.
The best remedy for this stuff is water, and dish soap.
It's extremely hard to remove from your skin. It's an oil-based substance, so you need something like a dish soap that cuts through grease to remove it.
Are you wanting to get an x-ray on those ribs? No. Is there someone we could call for you? This poor gentleman, he's just finished a shift at work and he's walking home. And he's jumped just out of nowhere. 3 assailants, it sounds like, so he's had a tough night.
Hi guys, are you Landon's mom? My name's Corey, I'm one of the paramedics in the city. He's doing really good right now. Okay. He got sprayed. He didn't get like stabbed or nothing like that. He just needs to go home, stand in the shower, and let the lukewarm water. Yeah, yes, he's doing really good. All his vital signs are normal, so deep breath, that's a scary thing to wake up to.
Hi, Mom. Don't touch him. I don't want to touch him.
Give him a hug after.
This patient handled being bear maced very well. Typically, people are rolling on the ground, crying, in a lot of pain, but he was a real champ about it.
After rinsing his face all night, it took a couple of days for his vision to return to normal.
When we find this patient, she's between 2 parked vehicles, which seems like a very dangerous place.
Hello?
The way the patient was situated, if a truck would have reversed, it probably wouldn't have seen her.
We're gonna sit you up. What's your name?
She definitely had the potential to get run over or injured from that vehicle.
What's your name? It's okay. We're gonna help you, or the ambulance. Just watch your head, you're gonna hit that mirror.
At this point, we don't know if this patient's passed out. We don't know if this patient's been left here.
Do you wanna take a walk to the truck here?
Regardless of why she's there, it's definitely not a safe place for her to be sleeping.
Are you hurt? No. You just drank too much?
It's quite clear that this patient is intoxicated, but we still need to assess her and make sure that there's nothing medically wrong with her otherwise.
All right. And you were throwing, did you throw up?
Not since I went for a run. Last time I went for a run was, actually December.
We don't want to see this girl end up in the drunk tank or the hospital, so now we need to find her a safe way home. Hopefully we can find her friends to come give her a ride home.
Hi. This is Callie with MD Ambulance calling.
You know, we've all been young. We've all probably made decisions that we have regretted.
Would you be able to come get her?
Luckily for her, this was a happy ending. She didn't end up getting assaulted or run over by a car. A lot of bad things could have happened.
We've been searching for about half an hour.
You guys got her? We got her, yeah, we got her.
Fortunately, things turned out well.
The 20-year-old female patient, she was found hanging. She has been cut down, not conscious, breathing is confirmed.
Oh God, this sucks.
Don't think about it until you get there.
No. Honestly, this is just how my cousin killed herself like not even long ago, so.
Are you gonna be okay?
It just sucks.
Do you need someone else to come?
No, it's okay.
As soon as I see Josh's emotion, and as soon as he tells me his experience, I'm concerned that this call could potentially haunt him.
Do you want them to send another unit? Josh, it's okay.
I've had losses in my own life, and I can relate to how Josh is feeling.
1967, I'm gonna need another unit here. My partner is out for this one. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, it's okay.
Right away, some thoughts and some feelings kind of started rushing to me, and as soon as I started getting closer to the scene, I just couldn't really control my emotions.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Rob will be there. It's okay. I can handle this until we get Rob here. Fire's here, they can help me as much as they can. Just don't come in. Don't mess yourself up. Okay? Just stay in here. It's okay. I'll be fine. I promise. If I need you, I'll call you, okay? Just stay.
This was an unusual call for me in the sense that it was just so close to the events that happened.
No. Just stay. It's okay.
I'm not concerned about him not being able to perform his job. I'm more concerned he's gonna try and come in and he's gonna try and help me and he's gonna wanna help the patient. But in the end, it's not gonna help him.
Are you awake, honey? What's your name?
It's hard to try to keep everything in all the time. You know, you do your best to try to desensitize yourself, keep everything inside without showing that emotion. There's no real way to prep yourself for somebody who's trying to take their own life. I find some things just have a certain trigger.
Did you lose consciousness when this happened?
I couldn't unconnect myself to what was going on in my life, and that's never happened to me before. When I see her walking out of the house on her own, I am happy that, you know, the outcome wasn't how I anticipated it to be. In May, my cousin who's 17, she hung herself kind of in a similar fashion, and I never had anything like that ever happen in our family, and it was kind of one of those things I just was not expecting.
Those are definitely tough calls. I think everybody's been touched by something like that. So when you have something that hits you with the same age demographic, it's really hard to deal with.
I thought it was gonna be okay. Josh is young, and Josh is having to learn to deal with kind of the pitfalls and perils of the job. And this one hit him a little bit close to home. Josh and I have a pretty close connection over what it was, because his cousin that took her own life, I was the one that had to work that cardiac arrest and call her.
It hit too close to home.
Need some time to pull yourself back together?
No, it should be okay. Thank you. Oh, just telling Kim, like, that's never happened to me ever.
Never lose that human touch, but at the same time, that's why you're going to be good at what you do, because you care. If you didn't care,
yeah,
it wouldn't hit you.
I've been there.
Oh, God. Let's get out of here.
1967 at base, we are clear, and I'm assuming 16 back to 52.